Yeah, hello. Everything about this court case, this tribunal, has been orchestrated by God. Believe me, I've never believed more in God than the last few weeks after the tribunal or during the tribunal. Everything that has been happening has been orchestrated and ordained by God. Otherwise, no single individual would have thought that somebody they said didn't have a structure, they said didn't have the financial wherewithal, they said didn't have the support, they said the only support he had were 4 people tweeting in a room, can actually put the establishment under so much pressure, to the point that the pressure is so heavy that they are flaunting and making so much mistakes. It can only be God, my brothers. It just can only be God. Well, the latest that I felt I should draw our attention to is the example that they are making to, cajole Peter Obi to drop the case, and the example of the judgment of Solomon. And I was thinking about it, and I'm saying, well, these people can they make any more mistakes? Okay, let's agree. I want us to agree. Let's bring the case of Solomon, where he judged 2 women dragging a child. So let's put the whole case into proper perspective. King Solomon in this case represents the tribunal judges. The child in question is the mandate. The 2 women are the candidates for every party. So in this case, let's take one of the women as Tinubu, the other woman as Peter Obi. Now, the pastor who brought this example said, well, in the interest of peace, let's Peter Obi just leave so that the nation can move forward. Knowing fully well that the mandate is not Tinubu's own, but for the interest of peace. Now, the example may look as simple as that, but when we break the example further, you know that they just shot themselves in the foot by bringing that same advantage. And I hope that when Peter Obi's council are going to write their address, they should include this same thing, because they brought it. They brought evidence to court that backlashed at them. They brought like I said, can God be more powerful than this? This is God at work. Now, the story was that 2 women were sleeping. One slept on her child, and the child died. Before morning, she switched the children, giving the real mother of the baby alive, the dead one, and taking the one that is alive, And in the morning, an argument ensued as to who had or who have the baby that's alive. And they took the case to Solomon. They asked this one said the baby is mine. They asked that one, this one said the baby is mine. And okay, well, since everybody is claiming the baby is mine, Solomon in his infinite wisdom said, okay, God, bring a knife, grab the child, cut it into 2. Now the real owner of the child, sensing that the child is hers, rather than a true love of the mother, rather than the child died, said the other woman should have the baby. Solomon now saying that, while the other woman was saying they should kill, the other woman was saying kill the baby. Solomon in his infinite wisdom knew that the love of the mother was more connected to the baby living than being in custody of the child. So Solomon now discovered that, okay, it could be the mother, it's only the love of a true mother that will act this way, and ask that the mother who spared the life of the baby be given the child. That is the moral of the story. So, since they brought this example, let us relate it to the court case. Now, here is Peter Obi saying that the mandate is his own. Tinubu is also saying that the mandate is his own. The judges are now at a dilemma. Now, Should Peter now say, because of the interest of Nigeria, the baby, the mandate should be left for Tinubu so that Nigeria can move on? That is their argument, or that is their sense of reasoning. That is where they are coming from. Putting Nigeria as a superior focus for us to place our emphasis, that with the way things are going, Nigeria might collapse. Now, what they didn't tell you in that story was that what did Moses do to the woman who said they should kill the child? After discovering that the original, the other woman pretended to be the mother of the child, and Moses asked that the other woman be killed. The other woman received punishment. At least the court case, or the court case at King Solomon's, the judgment under King Solomon's watch, got to the truth in the interest of peace. That the woman said the other woman should have the kid didn't happen after all. The child was eventually brought to her, and she had her real child. The real mother to the real child had her real child. So, judging by that case, the woman only said so because she displayed the love of a mother. And because she did so, her child was returned back to her. Now, Peter Obi has displayed the love for country. He said he is not desperate to be the president of Nigeria, but is desperate to see Nigeria work. He's the one who said his supporters should not go on the street. We were ready to go on the street. We were ready to scatter everywhere. We just needed the go. But they said, don't go. Because it was better the child remained alive. It was the same way that Peter believed that Nigeria had to remain alive. Otherwise, we would not scatter everywhere. It was the same Peter Obi you asked, say, go to court. Now we are at King Solomon's palace. We have done what we want to do. We're asking Solomon to give the baby to the rightful mother. At least that was how the judgment ended. I mean, not be so Bible talk am. Not be so Bible talk am. So they should give the baby, since you guys brought the King Solomon's case, then the judgment at the tribunal should end it the way it ended at King Solomon's palace. The baby was eventually, the baby was eventually given to the rightful mother. Therefore, we are asking that this mandate, the winner of the presidential election of the 25th of February 2023, the mandate should be given to the rightful owner. The rightful owner is Peter Gregory Obi. We move. Share this page and follow this page now. Thank you.